Hi, it's Keith again, and welcome to Wiggle Air. And I've tried to make this video a couple of times, but my dogs keep interrupting with their barking. So I've realized the way to do this is to begin where the end was. So let me begin with what I've got. This is my contraption that I made for my walker. And it works really well. I'm very happy with it. I can't see, I'm gonna have to go outside now because the track record is in, they bark whenever somebody comes around. So I'm gonna go out and beat them to the punch. And so it's a great walker. And I might do a video on how to tie the knots and stuff. I think that'd be fun because I love to tie knots. And in fact, it's one of the ways I knew that I was in serious shape when I became sick to the point where I thought I needed to go to the hospital. Because my whole life, I've been one to ignore the hospital, or stay away from doctors. Just, I didn't take care of myself like I should. And I got to where I couldn't concentrate on a knot. Simple knots. Well, to me, they're simple. They're simple because I've been tying knots for so many years now that, I can do them. I thought I had them just memorized. I could do them, without even thinking about it. But I reached a point I couldn't even do my knots. And between that was all the other stuff I was willing to put aside. But I knew when I couldn't think well enough to tie the knot, something was wrong. So I went to the doctor, to the emergency room, and they admitted me. And it turned out I had double pneumonia, and I had sepsis, and I had COVID, and I was messed up. And they kept me for several weeks. And when I got out of there, I was in worse shape in some ways than before I went in. And it's been a lengthy recovery process, but I'm feeling a lot better now, and I'm feeling good. I finally got a new doctor. Got set up to go see a new lung doctor next week, and I'm pretty happy about that. Turns out it's in the very same building, very same office as my respiratory therapist, so I'm happy about that. And because they're super good there, I'm so happy with the way they work, and just happy. So I've so much has happened just in the last couple of days. I started the WiggleAir.com. I've got a Facebook page now, and I'm working on it. And then I started to buy me a coffee page where if folks like me and want to help me a little bit, they can buy me coffee or whatever. Yeah, just a little thing that I'm putting out there. And then of course, who knows, maybe I'll get viral or something. And well, this is maybe the thing. Something's going to happen. I know it. See, I'm going to make it. Things are going to happen. Things are just too good to not happen. I'm looking back and I'm seeing how all this is by design. That I had to tear down the old man so I can rebuild anew. And it's not me doing the work, although I'm in charge of the work. I'm like the superintendent, but I'm not the one in charge. I'm not the owner, and I'm not the architect. I'm the superintendent. And the superintendent, up until now, the old superintendent had to be fired. He had to be ground to powder because he was such an incompetent boob. Some things he did really well, but should have took care of business. Should have took care of business a little bit better. But then again, here we are, and this is all that was meant to be. So here we are, getting back to Wiggle Air. So I'm working with ChatGPT trying to figure out how to, how to make this into a cohesive, cogent, congruent business model that works with my life goals and hopefully with a lot of other people's. And I realized, being in this position, I realized that there's not a whole lot of support for people like us in society. We get pushed aside. And part of the problem, part of my recovery, part of the reason why it took so long is because my first set of doctors, and I understand why, I don't hold it against them. And it could be that part of my brain was not still, in operating capacity yet. But I feel like I was ignored to the point where, um, they just weren't telling me things. They were just nodding their heads and just, you're being, here you go, it'll be okay. And I didn't know how, I don't even, I still to this day, I don't know exactly what stage of COPD I'm in. I have strong suspicions I'm stage 3, but it could be stage 4 for all I know. And, but I'll find out in a week or two. And, I didn't have any help understanding what's going on. I just had no idea, and I was left out here to just wander, and that's just not going to work. So what I want to help people do is find their way back to civilized society, because what happens is you get dropped off. You go, here's your oxygen, and figure it out. And you can't go to the store it's a pain to go to the store. It's a pain to go anywhere. It's hard to get dressed. It's hard to shower. It's hard to go to the bathroom. It's hard to do this. It's hard to do that. It's, thankfully I have a wife who's kind enough and patient enough to have taken care of me through this. And I've got to help her, because it's just one of those things. I can't say I was ignoring my responsibilities. I just wasn't able to carry through. But now I'm coming in, and I'm so looking forward to meeting new people. Please leave a comment. Show me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you'd like this channel to see, because what I'm going to call all of us Air Nation. We are the Air Nation. We need air. I'm talking about people with COPD and emphysema. If they're on supplemental oxygen, their families, their caregivers. I want to have all kinds of information available. I'm already gathering it. I think I mentioned I'm going to be putting up a link soon. I need to do some more education, but I became an affiliate with Valen Incorporated. They make and sell breathing equipment for people like us, and I want more different kinds of affiliate relationships. There's mobility scooters, wheelchairs, walkers. This walker thing, I'm telling you what, it's a wonderful thing, because you can't. It's just, I made mine with $5 worth of rope. And it took me some time. I have to make a video, make it available for people. I will. At any rate, I've been talking long enough, and I'm starting to repeat myself. So, bless you all. Thank you for coming. See you again soon. Bye now.